Yes, Legendays, welcome back to the channel as always, guys. In this video today, we're going to do a quick fire price update for the price of Bitcoin. Loads of people ask me right now. There's a lot of kind of confusion in the market, guys. As traders, we want to be looking at the charts right now. Guys, also in this video, I'm going to do a competition. Comment below which exchange you use and why. The best comment, I will send you $100 and a free lifetime membership to MDX Premium. I want to hear from the community which exchange you use and why. Obviously, you guys know I use Bybit. You can get the links down below. You can get a big $2,500 bonus from Bybit, but I want to hear from you guys as well. Comment below. But guys, let's dive straight into the content. I want to make this video about 10 minutes. So the price of Bitcoin, guys, everyone's kind of up in the air. Are we going to break this resistance zone? Okay, so guys, this resistance box here, so basically between 48 and 50k, guys, we've actually been eyeing this price region up for multiple months now. I said, guys, that when the market got way too over bearish down here, guys, remember we literally had like 65% short in a market after the price had gone down 56%. So I was calling that we're going to come potentially back up to this region here and break the January range. Okay, so we actually have got that, guys, on the kind of longer term time frame. So here right now, guys. So the question is, are we going to break this resistance, guys, and go to higher prices, get up into the into the February range? Are we going to get into the February range? Or, guys, are we going to see resistance and have a more significant pullback? So what we're going to look at, guys, right now, I would say, guys, you have to be, the trend is your friend, guys. We know that the trend is your friend. Just to recap as well, guys, so when we came up to this region here, you can see that we found resistance twice at $48,000. But actually, to the nail, we found resistance on this resistance zone, this resistance region twice, okay? I was calling for a pullback around this region. We actually did get a pretty significant pullback, guys. We actually got around an 8 or 9% pullback on this, guys. I did think it would be a little bit deeper, to be honest. I thought we might get the $42,000 retest. That would actually be the top side of the January range getting tagged. At the end of the day, guys, the market's not perfect. It's not going to give you exactly what you want every single time. And when we did get back above this trend line, guys, you know, I have to say, guys, from the beginning, if you're above this trend line, the trend is your friend. You've got to be bullish. If the chart is telling you that you're above significant levels, you have to be bullish. And when we actually did rally back up, guys, to this region here, remember when we had that kind of basically that falling wedge, okay, that falling wedge formation, we did get the break up there. And actually, quite surprisingly, guys, we didn't see, literally, we had a resistance zone. We got straight through it, found support on it. As soon as you found support on that, guys, that's your entry to get in. If you're scalp trading, the indicators would have basically given you an entry for that as well. We'll go into the MDX signals indicators in a second for the scalp trading. But so right now, guys, we have had a significant move. It's actually pretty decent. We did get bearish divergence. Let me have a quick look at this. We did actually get bearish divergence on the hourly. I think we have bearish divergence on the 4 hour. But let me just make sure that that's actually there. So we do have bearish divergence on the 4 hour on the stochastic RSI. Okay, guys. So let me just recap again, guys. The question is this, guys: are we going to break this region? You know, my hunch is that right as of now, guys, that I think we will find resistance in this zone, but at the end of the day, guys, as long as we're above this trend line here, we're above significant support and resistance zones, all I'm really looking to do as a trader, okay, analyzing the market, you can put your hunch out into the market. I give you guys a hunch because, guys, that's what you want, okay? But when it comes down to making money in the market, we know you have to trade with no bias and basically play out your 1 to 3 risk management strategy and basically buying support and selling resistance depending on whatever support and resistance you're looking at. It could be horizontals, diagonals, whatever. You could be using MAs, okay? So for me personally, guys, since the beginning, guys, you know that I'm long from $33,000, okay? All I've been doing this whole way up is just buying the support regions. If we come back down, guys, to the bottom of this, even there, we almost got a retest. If we come down to this region, guys, I'm looking to buy. If we fail, get the lower high, we break this trend line, guess what, guys? We're probably going to see lower prices and get that more significant pullback to 42k. I still think that in the medium term, we will get 42 at some point. I don't think that, you know, this is it in terms of we're never going to see 42 again. But a lot of you guys are trading that lower time frame stuff. And for me personally, guys, it is, you know, you have to be bullish right now. We are above significant levels. We are in a resistance zone right now, and we're staying up in the middle of the resistance zone. So the longer we stay up here, guys, the more kind of ascending formations we create, because a lot of these are ascending formations. That's kind of like this is a little bit of weekend fuckery right now, guys. You got to remember it is Saturday today, so there is going to be a little bit of wishy-washy, basically, wash trading, and there's also going to be a lot of stop hunts. There's less liquidity, less volume, so it's easy to push the market. But for the bulls, guys, right now, you have to be in the bullish court. You know, if we do break above $50,000, guys, very, very psychological resistance and psychological support. It's a very, very big region. If we get above 50k, guys, I don't see anything before we get to around 53,000. Let me just quickly zoom out on this. It really is going to be 53,000, actually. This zone here, whoa, that went off to the stars, didn't it? So you can see here, guys, yeah, this is actually significant support multiple times. Support, resistance. It's just actually, and then when we broke it, bearish deviation. So I'd say this region is here. That would actually be qualifying the price action to be getting us back into the February range, which is actually about like from about here, guys. The February range is kind of in this region here. Actually, that would be the mid zone. So it could get pretty good if we get back into the February range. And that would actually spell out potentially the market actually holding. So if we can hold support in the February range, it's gonna be very significant, guys, for the short term and the medium term. Obviously, you know, you guys, I can't get bearish on the long term on Bitcoin. How can you get bearish on Bitcoin long term? It's just fundamentals are so strong in terms of being such a pure form of money for planet Z Earth. So let's go through a few things as well, guys. To mention on this, like I do think in the medium term we potentially will come back down and retest the January range. Like there's an argument saying right now, guys, that we had a significant enough pullback. I was calling for a pullback. We did get it. It is significant enough, guys. The market isn't going to be perfect. And there's a lot of stuff coming out in terms of just good fundamentals and on-chain data. We'll go into some on-chain data in a second. Like you can see here that there is a lot of Bitcoin falling off exchanges. Obviously, guys, we know the CBBI on the long term. This is a great indicator. It's a great index, actually, the CBBI, which is 11 indicators into one index. And I would say that this is, guys, I've been through this a million times, but this is indicating to us that we aren't at the top of a bull market yet long term. Actually, that we've probably got a ways to go, actually. We're probably around 60% of the way there, I'd say. And we're probably going to hit some sort of nice, big, greedy blow-off top kind of thing at the end of it. But let's just go back to reality right now on the lower time frame. So we do have bearish divergence on the 4 hour, okay? I do put some weight on the 4 hour, guys. I do put weight on the 4 hour for the short term, guys. Remember, medium term, long term, short term, all different time frames. The 12 hour, I think, looks fine. And also, you got to remember, guys, the weekly is actually looking pretty significant. You know, I won't lie to you guys that this has come up a lot faster than I thought it would. We have 5 weekly candles in a row. I wouldn't surprise me at all to see a weekly candle taking us back down into the January range for 1 week out of the next uptrend. I do think we're going into a multi-month, multi-week uptrend from this. But you gotta remember, guys, this is coming up very, very fast as the weekly stochastic. Yes, it can just meander sideways for 3 months up here. And if this is going to be the next big leg up, that's what I'll be looking for, this to meander sideways. And actually, this would probably end up calling the macro top at some point if the 3-4 months into the future. There is a very, very strong case, guys, that Bitcoin could be at $100,000 by the end of this year, because looking at historic price action of Bitcoin, what you actually usually see is in the last month of the bull market. You can actually see it very ready here. Okay, let me just quickly do this for you right now. So I've just put this on logarithmic, guys. If you actually scale this up, guys, and you say that it basically took 147 weeks, okay, for Bitcoin from its low, from its previous bull market to before the last month, okay? So take out the last month of price action, the bull market before the last month of price action, it actually went up, guys, 4,000%, okay, from the low to the high. And you can actually see, guys, within the last month of the bull market, guys, Bitcoin actually rallied up 168% from 7,000 in the last month, guys. So what I'm basically trying to tell you in terms of what does this mean, what point am I trying to get to here, is that at the end of bull markets, guys, the price can go into a crazy euphoric stage. So having a target for the end of year being $100,000, $200,000 isn't actually out of the realm of possibility, because Bitcoin can do crazy things at the end of bull markets. It can do literally there is nobody selling, and it's just a mass flood of buying. And we know that the people who are looking to buy, the institutional level people who are looking to buy, are a bigger animal in terms of the amount of money they have. But just to go back to the lower time frames, guys, just to recap. So long to short ratio as well, just want to mention, we do have more longs in the market. So, we have a little bit of bearish divergence. We have more longs in the market. I wouldn't be surprised to see this meander, see a little bit more wishy-washy, especially on the weekend. If I'm a robot, I'm with the bulls, because we're above this trend line. We're above all significant, basically, support regions as well. My hunch, though, is that we probably will get a retest of around 42 to 40K at some point in the medium term, just to basically just give it like some validation and confirmation. And I would say that as of right now, guys, if you're trading this to make money, the way I'm trading to make money, guys, being analysis different. To make money in this market, guys, what I'm basically doing is I'm looking to buy all of the significant support regions with stop losses at 1 to 3%. So if it comes back down, it bounces off it. If you get it wrong, yeah, okay, and it comes back down, and then actually it breaks that level, you can just put your stop into break even or into profit, okay? So looking to buy support regions because I think the medium and long term is looking good for Bitcoin for it to rally up. A few more things to mention, guys. So the MDX signals indicators, guys, we are still long on the hourly, guys. That is significant. Actually, that last hourly call is pretty darn phenomenal. 15-minute, I think, went short earlier, but now it's actually going back long again. Quick little pump down. That's actually the weekend BS, guys. You know, these quick moves, you know, it's just basically liquidity hunting. But the last 15-minute was actually a phenomenal. It's actually one of the best calls this indicator's had in a while. You can see from long all the way up, guys. You could have actually put away about 12-15% on that. So drinks on you if you took that trade. The 15-minute on this indicator has actually been pretty darn accurate every single call, guys. For like, you can just go back and back and back and have a look. But guys, the indicator is doing its thing. They literally are just a predetermined set of variants, which will give you a long and short call, guys. So check that out from the MDX trading portal, guys. The link below, you can just sign up to the MDX trading portal and get these indicators. You also get my altcoin portfolio and the Discord server as well, the VIP Discord server within MDX. Within the MDX trading portal. Guys, do the competition, guys. Link is not the link, sorry. If you basically just comment below which exchange you use and why, obviously you'll be in for winning $100, and also I'll give you a free MDX lifetime MDX premium membership in the portal. Obviously come and sign up as well, guys. But yeah, if you want to trade as well, I use Bybit. The link below gives you a $2,500 bonus, and get into the Bybit competition we're doing right now. The link's all below, guys. Check it out. And yeah, guys, legends, I'll see you on the flip side. Have a great day, great evening. I'm going out again, so here we literally see you later, legends. Bye-bye.